If I get one, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's me. I'm like, if I get one, it's fine. Hello everyone and welcome. It's Lainey. This is Question Time, and this over here is the lovely Louise, who is Indie Life Escapes. I'll have to remember to say that. So tempted to say chicks, indie chick, but yeah. But you don't have you don't do YouTube under Indie Life Escapes, but you do YouTube under now. Is it Mind Body Calm Yoga? By getting it in the right order. Yes, I'm so chuffed about it.
Yeah.
So if you need yoga, you need to go and visit Louise because she's really good. Not just for like how it helps your body, but how it helps your mind as well. So definitely. Okay. So if you haven't been here before, there's 5 rounds. The first round is general knowledge, just a mix of anything from music to films to science to whatever. It could be anything. Then there's a timed round, which is the top 10 of something. Then there's what is it round, which is me weird creatures one, which everyone seems to love. And then there's another timed round, which is another top 10 of something. And then the final round is the guess of the year. So that is everything. We'll just say a few hellos in the chat and then we'll get started. Right, so the first one in was Tom Curry. He said the scoreboard is looking good, and I'm sure your name will be on that somewhere. Hi, got a feeling. No, you've got a feeling.
See.
And then the lovely Nia and Thomas and Laura. And Rebecca and Karin, who says, good luck, Louise, she's a clever lass. And we'll Patricia, Dakota's in. Her day's just getting started because she's in America. And scroll down. Karin's flagging because she needs in on a nap, she says. Hi, Joan.
She's been soaring like the wind, that's why. Soaring like the wind, Karin, haven't you?
Lex says, good luck, Louise.
Thanks, Lex.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Susan. You've got a shiny new spanner. You do. More power. Right. So we're pretty much at the bottom. And we'll get started. Oh, hi, Jem. Just caught you there. I'll try and mark the chat. But sometimes it's hard because of the delay between the chat and the chat and everybody else. Yeah, spanners all around. I decided to take the plunge before because there'd been a lot of what they're called, trolls on everybody's channels, and so I went round and went in one of my old videos and just spanned everybody before the trolls came, so I knew they couldn't pretend to be everybody. Thought it was clever me. All right, let's get started. So, round 1, general. Question 1, are you ready?
Yes.
What song did Elton John sing with Miss Piggy on The Muppet Show?
I didn't even know he sang a song with Miss Piggy. I'm Still Standing.
It wasn't. It was Don't Go Breaking My Heart. It was the one he sang with, what was her name?
Oh, yeah.
Kiki D.
Kiki D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have thought a duet. Never mind.
Yeah.
No
So Joan got that right in the chat. Hello, Sharon. Hi, Carol. Okay, question 2. In which ocean are the Cape Verde Islands?
The Pacific?
It was the Atlantic. So,
well,
you know, once you get your rhythm, be fine.
I know. I just don't miss the rhythm.
I would have just been randomly guessing. I would have just gone with the first one because I haven't got a clue either. Right, question 3. What is the name of the contracting muscle at the bottom of the human chest?
The diaphragm.
Correct. There you go. You're on the board. You've got your one. You can relax
I've got
now.
one. That's it. I can relax now. If I've got one, I just chill out.
You can exhale your diaphragm. Right, so I just put Thomas's name off the last question. And Joan had that first again in the chat. All right, next one. Question 4. What is the name of Arya Stark's sword in the Game of Thrones? Have you seen it?
Oh, yes, I know this. It's a needle. Is it needle?
Yes,
is that the right
needle.
Place? Is it needle? Yeah.
I still miss Game of Thrones. It was so good. I don't know when they're going to do we're supposed to be doing what they're called? Spin-offs. I was trying to think of the name.
Yeah. Remember at the start, I messaged you and said, I can't get away with this. And you're like, keep with it. Keep with it. It's worth it. It did get better as it went on. Yeah, you're right.
Definitely. Totally. All right. Question 5. Anyone Who Had a Heart was a UK #1 single in 1964 for which singer?
Was it Cilla Black?
Correct. It was. Kelly's given herself a point because she knew spin-off. Even though it was a question, we just couldn't think.
Absolutely. You get a point for that.
Definitely.
Look at me giving points. I'm really sure. I don't think I am.
Why not? You can. Thomas got the Cilla Black in the chat. Okay, question 6. The character Shylock appears in which Shakespeare play?
Shylock. I studied Macbeth at school and I can't think of it being in Macbeth. Was it Midsummer Night's Dream?
It wasn't. It was The Merchant of Venice.
Oh.
I wouldn't have known. It would have been a random think of the first. I think
really come across that one. I know it exists, but I've never watched it or read it.
Yeah.
I just knew it wasn't bad.
Susan or Bad Wolf got that in the chat. I think the only one I would have said it wasn't was Romeo and Juliet, and that's the only one I could have come up with.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Then it would have just been whatever one. Gimbel's just saying hi and to good luck.
Thank you.
Right, question 7. How many bones are in one finger?
Four.
3.
5. 4.
3.
3.
3. It's literally
I wasn't sure whether there was a little bone on your knuckle as well, like an extra one.
No, it's apparently it's all part of one. So. Okay. Kelly got that in the chat. Lex hated The Merchant of Venice in school. Okay, question 8. The Christina Aguilera song Reflection is from what Disney movie?
I can't blink a neck. Well, it can't be Snow White because that was ancient. Is it like a new one, like Frozen? Was it in that?
No, it's not in Frozen. It was in Mulan.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I was trying to think of one with reflections in. So I was thinking, can't be Snow White. And then I just thought ice, it might be in Frozen. That was my logic behind it.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
I think Sharon got that correct first in the chat. Yeah, Sharon did. And Kelly wants us to repeat the fact that she got a point. Kelly got a point.
Well, Kelly.
All right. Oh, I've just scrolled down too far, as you do. Question 9. What colour dresses do Chinese women traditionally wear on their wedding day?
Red.
Correct. It is red.
I knew it was a bright colour. I couldn't think if it was red or blue. I knew it was a bright colour. I just thought, first instinct was red, so I just blurted out red.
And Kelly's just getting a second point because she was first correct.
Oh, Kelly, you're on fire.
Oh, sorry. I just highlighted that by accident. Okay. Where am I? Question 10. Which American rap artist sold 32 million albums in the 2000s?
I only know Eminem. I don't really know any others. I'm going to say Eminem.
That's correct. It is Eminem. It's obviously the only one you know, isn't it?
It's not really my type of music.
Yes, Sharon did get a point for the needle question. And Thomas got that question right there.
Lynn, I'm just going to go tissue. My eyes watering like mad. I'll be a second.
No worries. Thanks for highlighting your delicate comment. Sorry, Susan. I was scrolling down and just highlighted it.
Watering like mad, me eye. Right. Oh, I'm pleased I got that one.
Right. Question 11. The headquarters of Greenpeace are in which European city?
Are they in Brussels?
It's Amsterdam. So.
Wait. Near. Far off. Push it up a bit.
I wouldn't like to walk it.
No.
But, you know, might be all right in the wheelchair. Doesn't seem like anyone's got that in the chat. Geneva, Helsinki. Oh, that's, I'm telling lies. John Hodges did. Hi, John.
I wouldn't care. Amsterdam just flitted through my mind and I discounted it. I thought, it won't be there. But you're gone with the first.
You're supposed to go where you got though, aren't you? And you never do. Yeah.
And I was like, nah, it won't be there. Never mind.
All right. Question 12. What grows from an acorn?
I hope it's an oak tree.
It is an oak tree. You are correct.
Yay.
The chat hasn't caught up yet. Oh. That will be Kelly. Kelly got that. You should put oak, but I knew she meant oak tree. All right. Question 13. Who recorded the hit single Because You Loved Me for the film Up Close and Personal?
Oh, I don't know. I've never even heard of the film. No, I'll have to pass. I can't even hazard a guess at that one.
You're not going to just guess a singer?
Can you give me the decade of the film? Is it like ancient or is it new, or you're not allowed to give clues?
I'm trying to think when it was. I know it stars Michelle Pfeiffer.
Right, I'm going to guess at Celine Dion. No, Celine Dion. I can't even say it.
Seriously, that is correct. That's a good guess.
I just thought Michelle Pfeiffer might be like 90s. And I knew that she was doing all sorts in the
when it came out, to be honest. Thomas will probably know. Thomas, do you know when this he's good at guessing years? Or maybe it's songs he's better at, I'm not sure. But
I wouldn't have got it though if you hadn't given me that clue. So if you just want to give me half a point, I don't mind.
No, that's all right. You're allowed. Do you see Fulham in Louise? You know when you talk about a movie or the other words, do you say film? Yeah, that's all right. I was just Susan's picking us up because she puts film.
And what do you call the cinema? Because I still call them the pictures.
Yeah, pictures. Yeah, it's always going to be that, isn't it?
We could have our own little quiz and no one else would understand us, Laney.
Yeah. So Nia got that correct in the chat. And Jem thinks it was 1996 that film came out. All right. Kelly calls it the pictures or the flicks. Susan loves how we say film. Film. All right. Question 14. What happens to your skin's blood vessels? Your skin's blood vessels? Well, your body's blood vessels as you exercise.
What happens to them?
Yeah.
They expand.
They do. Well, widen, expand, yeah. Correct. Because your muscles need more oxygen, blood stuff.
Oxygen, yeah.
So, yeah, that is correct. It's falling off my leg. Don't know when the chat's going to catch up, but I'll go back anyway. It's fine. Question 15. Who released...
It's weird not seeing the chat because it's normally something that I'm active in, so it's strange. You know, there's people ever, I can't see them. I'm too nosy. Sorry.
John put contract. Is contract coming back in? That's coming back in, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
So
expanding contract.
You can put dilate. Dilate means widen, so I would go. I'll give that to Susan then. All right. Okay, what question was I on? 15. Who released an album in 1999 called Brand New Day?
Oh, bloody hell, 99. I don't know. Oasis? I don't know.
It was Sting.
Oh, Mike's just said they said it was Sting.
Yeah.
So he's not helping me. He's not helping me.
It was Sting.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that.
Right. So Jem had that in the chat first. Okay, next one. Question 16. What Arctic sea whale has one long horn on its head?
Oh. What they called? Oh. I can see it as well in my head. But the only thing my brain's saying is unicorn whale, and I know it's not that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's not going to come to me. I can't think. I'll kick myself as soon as you say it.
It's a narwhal.
A narwhal.
A narwhal. It's probably not pronounced like that, but it is where I come from. A narwhal.
Do you know a narwhal, lady?
A narwhal. Right. And John's got that in the chat first.
I really wish there was one called a unicorn whale, though.
Kelly said I couldn't. Yeah. But the kind of unicorn whales, aren't they? Essentially.
Yeah.
Kelly said she couldn't figure out how to spell it. All right. Question 17. Quantum of Solace is the direct sequel to which Bond film?
Bloody hell. Because there was that Skyfall. Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace. I'll say Skyfall.
Oh, you said it, no?
Oh, did I?
Casino Royale.
Yeah. Never mind. I couldn't remember the order.
John got that correct in the chat. You kind of said it in order as well.
Did I?
Yeah.
Should have just shut up, shouldn't I?
You
Should have just muted me first. Mike's left the room. He would have been disgusted that I didn't get that Bond one correct. It's going bad.
Question 18. What was another name for the bubonic plague?
Was it the Black Death?
It was. You are correct.
The Black Death.
Yeah. It just like the bubonic plague sounds I can't even speak. Horrifying. I think it was spread by fleas or something. I think when I was kind of halfway.
I think rats had to do with it as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I think they started off, and it must have been like the fleas on the rats that were.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It was less than pleasant, wasn't it? I remember hearing about it at school and being, ooh, that sounds like awful. But you want to know more.
Especially thinking about like the sort of medicine and things back then as well.
Yeah.
Like
wouldn't have been good.
Yeah. Okay. Question 19. Able to go as tall as a 10-story building in just 8 weeks. What is the name of the fastest growing plant?
Oh, it's one of them fir trees, isn't it? Them conifers.
It's not a tree.
Oh, but I don't know. Oh, it's not a tree.
I'll give you that clue. I'll give you that clue. It's not a tree.
Oh, is it a weed then? Some sort of weed. I don't know.
It's bamboo.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go.
Sharon had that in the chat. So
I'm pleased you didn't let me waste any more time thinking the name of that tree, lady.
Okay, question 20. This song's video caused controversy worldwide, not wise, as it featured the two female band members kissing in school uniform. What was the name of the band?
I don't know. Can't even think of any.
Do you remember the song?
No.
It was I think she said, running through my head.
Yeah.
That song.
I don't know. The song, I don't know who sang it.
It was by Tattoo.
Tattoo.
Yeah. John has that in the chat.
I don't know if we've got that in a million years.
Hi, Lisa. Right. Next question.
Well, come on.
Question 21. What kind of animal is Winn-Dixie in the 2005 movie Because of Winn-Dixie?
Oh, never heard of that.
I've seen this, so I knew what it was.
A deer.
A deer. It was a dog. Hi, Neil. And I'm guessing Lex has seen it because she put dog too, so she is correct in the chat. Okay. Tattoo did Eurovision, did they? I didn't know that. Question 22. Gideon Sundback, I think that said that correct for now, painted what clothes fastener in 1917?
What? Say that again.
So Gideon Sundback painted, can't say it's painted, is it painted? Because I always want to go
patented.
Yes, that word. What clothes fastener in 1917?
Well, I'm sure they've had buttons forever, so I'm going to say the zipper.
Yep, you are correct. It was the zip. It was called a separable fastener. That was its first name. Wasn't quite as catchy, really.
Catchy. No.
Catchy. The first one correct was John. So give him a point. All right, and you. That would help. Got Nick points for me, can I? Right, question 23. Who played? Oh, sorry. What bubbly blonde played the wife of Goose in Top Gun?
Was it Meg Ryan?
It was Meg Ryan. You are correct. I think it was one of her first roles, apparently.
Yeah.
All right. But she wasn't have had obviously didn't have a big role in it because I won't give it away. I'm sure most people have seen Top Gun now. Not that I've seen it for like
donkeys. We watched it again recently and I thought I loved Top Gun and it was shocking.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it. Like,
do you know what it is?
Really naff.
I haven't seen it recently, but Tim, sorry if I'm called Tim, he's called Tom. Tom Cruise makes us cringe.
Oh, I don't mind a bit of Tom Cruise.
It makes me cringe a bit.
It wasn't as good as my teenage self remembered it.
Yeah. Karin had that correct first in the chat.
Well done, Karin.
All right. So, next one. Question 24. What band does the voice coach Adam Levine front?
Um, oh, um, is it 60 Seconds from Mars? Is that him out of that? Obviously not.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
No, that's oh god, his name's just gone out of my head who he is.
Oh, it's not Maroon 5, is it?
It is. I'm gonna give you. I'll give you half a point because you still got it. Essentially, I'll give you half a point. I'm nice. Yeah, Jared Leto. That's his name. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah. He's the one. 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah.
And the first one correct in the chat was Gem.
That's what I was trying to think of, and then all I could think of was that other one.
It's always the way, though, isn't it?
All
right. So the last question in this round, question 25. What was the boxer Barry McGuigan's weight division?
Was he featherweight?
He was. You are correct. Well done.
Little Barry McGuigan.
That is the end of round 1. And you scored 12.5 points. So that's exactly half.
Exactly half.
Exactly half.
Hey, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Oh, is it the time round next?
It is one of 2 of the time rounds. Yeah. Jem got that correct in the chat. Featherweight. Okay. I'll put this down. Get me other thing. Bring up the thing. Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed. I've drank my water already. Like dead dry and nervous. Like,
Patricia's granddaughter got 7 right.
Well done, Patricia's granddaughter.
Okay. Lex says I got 2.
She's lying. She's clever.
Yeah.
Lex.
She definitely is.
She's very clever.
Susan got all of them right. She just didn't want to dominate the chat.
Oh, well.
You know.
So we're taking one for the team, Sue.
Right. So we are looking for the top 10 baby names of 1992. Boy baby names. So male baby names of 1992. You get a minute on the clock. Starting now.
Right. Mark, Carl, James, Matthew, Simon, William, Michael, Daniel, David, James, Jonathan, Anthony, Andrew, Paul, Stephen, Peter, Thomas, Sean, trying to think of all my son's friends, Alex, Daniel, Robert, Ryan, Anthony, John, Alex, said Alex.
That's it. Time up. You got 6 out of 10. That's really good.
It was a good year for me, that, because my sons were born in the 90s, so I was just trying to think of all of their school friends. And
okay, so you got Michael, then there was Christopher, you didn't get. Matthew, you got. Joshua, you didn't get. Andrew, you got. Daniel, you got. James, you got. David, you got. Joseph, you didn't get. And Nicholas, you didn't get. 6 out of 10. That's really good. especially working under pressure, because most people just go, I don't know any names of anyone anymore. All of a sudden. Do you know what I mean?
Michael's my husband, and then James, Matthew, and Simon are next door neighbours, and then I just thought of some more. Who
do I know?
Yeah, I just thought of all the friends.
Okay. So, next one is the guess what it is. So anywhere you can score anything between nothing and 3 in these, depending on how much you give us of what it is.
Right.
So, you know.
Tissue vouchers. Excuse me.
No worries. I'll just find, share the screen. It always takes ages. It's just so slow at the minute. Well, I will if it lets us. Oh, then we'll just, oh, there you go. Finally. Right. I need to find the...
Might put my specs on for this, Lenny.
It's actually going to change and share in a minute. So slow.
Here we are. Oh.
I can see it in the bottom now, but I can't see it. It hasn't come up on.
I can see us again. I can see the chat, and then move it to the side.
Can you see it? Is it?
I can see our screen.
How slow is
us?
Finally. God, that took like 3 hours. Yeah.
And now I can see loads of the same screen, but I can't see anything else.
Right. You will know. I'm just about to bring it up.
Right.
So this is the first one.
Oh. I need to put my glasses on and take a closer look. It's a bird.
I'll in a bit anyway if you need, so just give us a shout. Okay.
It's tiny on my screen. I don't think I can zoom in on here.
If you want us to zoom in anyway,
it looks a bit like a peacock. It looks like some sort of peacock. A peacock. I don't know what it would be called. A jungle peacock bird.
Right, so that's what you call them. Well, you get a point because obviously the bird side of it. Okay, but this is called the superb lyrebird. This has the ability to mimic just about any sound. You might have seen him on David Attenborough where he does a chainsaw and a photo click. He does, yeah, but they're pretty cool. And only the males have these feathery bits. The females don't. They're like, it's part of their, pulling mechanism.
Yeah.
Pulling routing. So Nia got bird in the chat. Everyone else was going with peacock around about the same as you. So.
Oh right, so similar thinking.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call the butler to get me some water. Butler?
No.
Please.
All right, I'll just move on to the next one. How are you doing that?
What the hell? Thank you. Oh my God. It's obviously a sea creature. It's not a sea bird. Is it a fish?
Mm-hmm.
don't know what type of fish it is, but it's a fish. That's all I've got. An orange sandfish.
I'm laughing at Lex because she's put a vagina fish.
That was going to be my next guess.
That would have been your next guess, yeah. All right.
It looks a bit like an Oscar as well. Looks like a discarded Oscar, like thrown into the bottom of the, or a discarded trophy. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
what's this?
Someone's put, Karin's put the Fish World Cup.
Yeah, it looks like a trophy.
It's actually it's a sea pen. They're named because it looks a bit like a quill. Obviously, I picked one where it's more folded over on the sides than the other ones, but yeah.
Right. Is it a fish though?
No, I've forgotten what it's called, but it's an animal of some description. But I need Heather because I can't pronounce these ones; they're too complicated. But yeah, it's a sea pen. It can inflate and deflate. A what? Sorry.
Is it a mollusk? No.
No, I've forgotten what it. I think it became.
Don't worry about it.
It can inflate and deflate by taking in more water and can glow if touched or stimulated.
Right. Do I not get any points for that then? I didn't get any points. Never mind.
No, unfortunately. Right, Susan's Googled it and said, no, sorry, she knows stuff. I just mistaken that she'd Googled it. Sea pens are colonial marine synandrias or something belonging to the order of Paniculaceae or something like that. But don't take any notice of that. Just Google it if you need to know, because I can't say words. Obviously, in the chat they can see what you wrote, but because you can't.
I can't.
All right, next one. I zoomed in on this, didn't I? Right. Susan knew that out of her brain.
I don't know. I don't leave specs on. Sorry if I'm coming really close to the camera, everybody, but I can't see.
All right.
It's a feline. It's a cat. It looks too big to be a domestic cat. Is it like a wild cat? Some sort of lynx, perhaps? I'm just going to go for a stripy wild cat.
Right, so it is a cat. So obviously you get a point for that. But this is called a fishing cat. Fishing as in like fishing word. They're found in India and Southwest Asia. They live near water and are reported to fish by scooping its prey out of the water.
Clever cat.
And Lex said its proper name is a kitty. Sorry, she said kitty. Kitty.
Thought Lex would like that.
Right. Yeah. Nia said cat in the chat, so I'll give her that point. All right, next one. Where's me? Here's your next one.
What all this smells? It looks a bit like a. It's not a monkey. It looks a bit like what are they called? Them sloth type of things. No, like lemur. Is it a lemur? Type of lemur?
Is that what you're going with?
Yeah, some type of lemur, a honey lemur.
Okay, so this is called a kinkajou, spelled Kinjkajou.
Right.
These actually are members of the raccoon family, strangely. They're found in Central America and parts of South America.
I would have never thought it was part of the raccoon family.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
apparently DNA relates it to that. But nobody seemed to know in the chat.
Good. I've seen a couple of raccoons before when I've been on holiday, trying to get the lids off the bins.
Yeah. Okay. He's weird, isn't he?
What the hell?
I'm saying he's a he.
Oh my God. It's some sort of flying insect. It's difficult to see how big the wings are to see whether it's just an insect or whether it's a moth. Is it a moth? No, its wings are too see-through. I can only go with some sort of flying insect. I don't know.
He is an insect, you're right, so another point for that. This is called the Brazilian tree hopper. It is unknown what the function is of the barley things on the top of its head are. The thought is that it's to imitate something else, so that people, that other predators believe it's something else,
Right.
and so therefore leave it alone. But other than that, they don't actually know.
I tell you what, if I saw that on a leaf, I'd be leaving it alone. So it's working already.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And the chat were like going with, well, Nia said insect, so she gets a point, and then bug, moth, fly, ant moth. Hi Antoinette, six-eyed moth, and a blackcurrant bug. That was all the different options. All right. So moving on.
Oh, hello.
If you want us to zoom
That
in.
looks like the size of a... It's a bird. Looks like the size of a man, doesn't it, on that picture? It's a giant bird. It's a giant, long beak, Vulcan bird. It looks a bit like a buzzard or something like that. Excuse me.
Looks a bit like a buzzard.
Does looks a bit like a buzzard, like a giant buzzard, something like that.
All right, so it is a bird. You got that. But this is a marabou stork. And the fact that you... It's a stork, yeah. The fact that you said it is the size of a human is because it is the size of a human. It's 5 foot tall. It's the largest of the stork family. It's 5 foot tall with wingspan of 8.5 feet. Hi, Carla. Oh, Carla thought she was late. She thought it was early. She thought it started at 3. Right. So
that's insane.
Lee said bird, so I'm going to give her a point. And Jem said stork, so I'm going to give her 2.
Oh, well done. We're saying stork. I never thought. I was trying to think what bird has long legs, and I couldn't think.
I think its head looks a bit like without the beak part.
Yeah, it's like
its head
isn't it? So that's why I was thinking what birds are like all hunched up. And I know sort of buzzards a bit like that, aren't they? But the beak's not very buzzardy, I suppose. But yeah, stork. Hey, you wouldn't want that flapping in bringing your baby, would you?
Yeah, I mean, with an 8.5-foot wingspan.
You'd be like, just keep away from me.
Yeah. Definitely. Plus, they don't look very, that if you see them on like, what was it, like Dumbo and that, they look so sweet and lovely and pretty and all that. That is not what I've seen on Dumbo, definitely not.
No, you want that flapping anywhere near you with your baby.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God. It looks a bit like a half zebra.
I think he's got a cute face.
Oh. It's a bit giraffe, doesn't it? Looks a bit giraffe around the face.
Giraffe.
Don't want to offend it, but you look a bit giraffe around the face. Right, a zebra giraffe. That's it. That's what I'm going for. A zebra giraffe.
A zebra giraffe. Well, he is part of the giraffe family, so you have a point for that. But it's called an okapi.
Let's give it a bit.
So it's okapi, like O-K-A-P-I. Part of the giraffe family is 5 foot tall, 8 foot long, and weighs about 300 kilos. And these can live up for about 30 years. They can live. I think it's got a really sweet face.
I think the giraffe and the zebra's been on a night out here.
It does kind of look like that, doesn't it?
This is the result.
Yeah, but okapi, that's what it's called. Okay. So everyone's saying horse, zebra, tamar, a horse. Yeah, he's handsome, isn't he, John? And he's cute, definitely. All right, next one. I'm going to zoom in a bit because that is... There you go.
Yeah. Is it some sort of turtle? Is it a long-necked turtle?
It is a turtle. You are correct.
It's called too big for its shell.
A turtle that got too big for its shell.
Yeah.
It's called a mata turtle. M-A-T-A. The snout is used like a snorkel, and they have poor eyesight, but large and extremely sensitive to sound. But yeah, they look a bit prehistoric, don't they?
Yeah.
Everyone's Susan's saying it's another 2-species job, and Carla said it's a turtle dial.
Yeah.
Jem was the first one with turtle. And the last picture, Carla said, he looks like he got up early this morning and picked up his zebra's trousers by mistake.
We've all done it.
Yeah. All right, so I need to give you a point for that. And I think that was Nia, did I say Nia? Go back again. No, it was Jem. In Jem a point. Hi, Iain. All right, and I need to scroll back out of this one. Right, there you go.
Oh, look, that looks like some sort of dragonfly. What's an insect? Dragonfly. It looks a bit like a piece of bamboo. I'm like, you think I'm on the catchphrase? I'm like, say what you see, say what you see. A blue bamboo dragonfly on a leaf. There we go. A blue bamboo dragonfly. There we go. That's right. Yes.
So this is a azure. I think that's how you spell it. What's the colour? A-Z-U-R-E. Is it? It's
azure. Blue. It's blue.
Yeah, the blue. Yeah, the blue. That one. It's a damselfly. These are slight. I'll give you a point for dragonfly because the classed under it's like the classed under one. I don't know, like one classification, and then they do like a sub classification. Dragonflies are one, damselflies are the others. So I'm going to give you a point for the dragonfly side of it. These are just a little. They're smaller and thinner. Is the only difference. They're found mostly in Europe. But come under the same classification order as dragonflies. So, yeah, give you a point for that. And Sharon got dragonfly. Point to Sharon. Right, moving on. There you go. This is the last one.
It looks like an ape, some sort of ape. I was going to say, is it the Steve Green ape? Well, that's his hat and there's his beard. But don't anyone tell him know that. Don't let him know that. It's for a place of love. That's just a joke. Right.
And Iain a beanie.
He looks very grumpy. I don't know the name of this ape, but it's definitely an ape of some sort. The rope-loving ape, because he's on a rope. I don't know.
Okay, so this is called a Debrassia's monkey. Lex is going to tell him. She said. Apparently, right, males have a distinct blue scrotum area and the females have a visible red lady parts and also visible nipples. You needed to know that, didn't you?
They must have really poor eyesight, perhaps. They need the vivid colours.
Yeah, they need a colour.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, Jem got monkey in the chat. Santa Claus, monkey, a gibbon, a baboon, a primate, a wise orangutan. What else did we have? Orange-browed gibbon. Bless him. Right, I need to. That's the end of this round now. So I can take this bit off. Remove that there, and we'll go back to. Yeah, exactly, John. Red lady parts. You've learned something vital today, and his blue ones, and they're like the weirdest colour blue. Not that I was examining, but you know, it's part of this quiz.
Good luck there, Delaney, for research purposes.
Yeah, it was definitely research. It's very weird. I'd advise you all to look. Sounds even worse. That I mean, not at D though, because I'm sure he doesn't have that problem. Oh my God. Okay, so you got 7 correct in that. So well done. So time to move on. Yeah, it does sound painful, doesn't it? Andy's saying it sounds painful to have blue man parts. Right. Next one is the. Oh, put my pen down. So one around 4, and it's the second timed one.
Right.
Susan is Googling it right now. Can't wait. Okay, so this is the second timed one. So this is the top 10 baby girl names of 1992. Ooh. So I'll put a minute on the clock. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Jessica.
Go.
Emily. Emma.
Oh, that didn't. Wait a minute. Oh. Why are you flashing? I don't know why he's flashing. There you go. Jessica.
I can't remember what I said now. Emily, Sarah, Rachel, Stephanie. Oh God, harder. Elizabeth, Victoria, Sarah, Samantha. Oh, I don't know many girls' names. Carly, Hannah, Chloe, Lauren, Beth, Louise, Rachel, Faith. Oh God. Ashleigh, Jessica. It's hard to pick the girls. Megan, Hannah.
That's it.
Joanne. I don't think there's any Joannes in the 90s, I suppose. Friends called Joanne.
Well, this definitely wasn't harder for you because you got 8. That's mental. 8 out of 10. Okay.
90.
So, in order from 1 to 10, Ashleigh.
Yeah.
So you got Ashleigh, Jessica, Amanda, you didn't get, Sarah, Samantha, Emily, Stephanie, Elizabeth, you got, Jennifer, you didn't get, and then Lauren, you got. So 8 out of 10. Massive well done.
Just by fluke because of the kids being born in around that area, so just think of all the friends and the friends.
I think sometimes though in this sort of situation, the thing for me is my mind just goes blank. Even though, like, once we got to the end and the names would be read out, I'd be like, but I know that one and I know that person, I know that, but I wouldn't be able to think at the time. So you're obviously good under pressure because most people struggle to think.
I was just sort of, if I can see people's faces, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, right, that age, and I'm just thinking of all of the friends and all of like family who are roughly that age. So yeah, that was quite an easy one for me. I'm pleased I got that, not like the 60s.
All right. So last round is guess the year. So this is guess the year the celebrity was born. So you have to think of how old they are and then deduct it off.
I have to get the pen and paper out for this one. Right.
Yeah, get your pen and paper out.
I don't know who they are. Do I just guess? If I don't know who they are, do I just say yeah?
I'll try and give you a clue if I can of where they're from, whatever. Because I think, you know, at least I've done that if other people didn't know who they were. I've tried to sort of said the star in this or they've been in that or whatever. All right. So the first one is Kirsten Dunst.
Oh, Kirsten. I want to say 1983.
Well, you are a year out because she was born in 1982. So yeah, so you get 2 points.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds us, you get 1 point if you're in the right decade, 2 points. 2 points if you're a year out, and 3 if you hit it dead on. So yeah, she's 38. To be honest, I thought she was a bit older. I was thinking more 42-ish, but then. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Not 2, I mean. Yeah. And in the chat, I think Jem was first, correct? Yeah. So Jem was first correct in the chat. Right. Oh. Highlighting stuff again. Right. Next one is Jack Black.
Jack Black. 1972. A bit older. 1972.
Okay, so you're in the wrong decade, unfortunately. He was born in 1969. You're only just like 3 years out,
really?
but he's 50. Yeah, he's 50. 51 in August. But Jem's got that in the chat. 1969. Okay.
I wouldn't have thought he was 50.
Next one. You wouldn't have thought he was 50?
No.
No, I suppose not. Probably mid-40s, I think. Would it be my guess?
That's what I was thinking.
All right,
that's what I was thinking.
So the next one is Andy McDowell.
Andy. Is that her out of 4 Weddings and a Funeral?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was in Cuckoo quite recently. I think she's getting on a bit. She's older than me. I'm going to say 1962.
So again, you're in the wrong decade. She was born in 1958, just 62.
Oh, 62. I thought she might be late 50s. So it wasn't far out, just wrong decade.
All right, again.
Yeah.
Jem got that in the chat again. Okay, so the next one is Steve Carell.
See, they're all older than I think. So I should think how old they are and then add 5 years on them. Steve. He's got to still be in his 50s, surely. 1964.
So you're in the right decade, but it was 1962. He's 57, so you get a point. And Jem had that in the chat again. Susan doesn't even know who he is. He played the American version of The Office. He did David Brent's character, didn't he? In
Yeah, it was
the American
absolutely
version.
fabulous in it. Fabulous.
And he was also
Evan Almighty.
was it Ron Burgundy? No, that's the newscaster.
No, that's
Evan Almighty, yeah.
Evan Almighty, yeah. 40-Year-Old Virgin, he was in that.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Right, the next one is Vanessa Carlton.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
So the singer, she sang, is it 1,000 Miles? Where she's sitting at the piano.
Oh yes, I know the 1,000 Miles song. Right.
And you were doing it tonight. Yes, that one. I know that bit.
I don't know what she looks like. Right, I'm going to say she's in her 20s still. So 1993.
Okay, so you're in the wrong decade. She was born in 1980.
All right. I don't know what she looks like.
So she's. I don't know when that song came out. Was it like 2000? Maybe late 90s? I don't know. 2000s? Oh, it was Anchorman. Yeah, he was in Anchorman. That's right.
Yeah,
thanks, Karin. So Lisa got that in the chat. I could only think of Ron Burgundy, and I couldn't think what it was again. Right, next one is Bill Murray.
Bill. Jesus.
Yeah, Bill Murray.
1948. I'm thinking he's in his 70s now.
Okay. So it's in the wrong decade, unfortunately, just because he was born in 1950. And he's 69. So he's 70 this year, but he's not far off. Not Bill Murray. Bill Murray Darrell. Yeah, so 1950. The first one correct in the chat was Jem.
Oh, they had these ones.
Just trying to work it out, isn't it? Okay, the next one is Rachel McAdams.
I don't know who she is.
I'm trying to think what she's been in. She did a film with was she the Notebook? Like when they go back. Have you seen the Notebook?
Oh, she
and I'm sure she did a film with yes. I'm sure that's yes.
Right.
I love that film. It was so good.
Oh, but right, let me think. See,
I'm just double checking if it was her. Yes, it was her.
Yeah, they all look younger than they are. They all look younger than they are.
Yeah.
So 1979.
Okay, so you're a year out. She was 1978. So 2 points.
Good.
Jem had that in the chat. Oh, it was the Notebook, was it? Thanks, Karin. I thought it was, but I didn't think. So Okay. 1, 2, 3 for Jem. She's on Wedding Crashers too. Susan says it's all the Botox, that's why they look younger than they are. All right, the next one is Rachel. Just done that one, what you're on about. Tiger Woods.
Tiger.
Tiger Woods.
Isn't he? 1972.
Okay, so you're in the right decade, so you get a point. And it was 1975. He is 44. So Jem gets that in the chat. What on earth have you been studying, Jem? Have you been like reading Daryl's dictionaries or something? She's getting all these spot on. Right. Okay, next one is Karin Gillan. So she was in the recent Jumanjis. Don't know if you've seen them.
With the ginger hair, is that the how? Yeah, I've seen the recent Jumanjis.
Yeah, like the red head.
Oh, she was
Amy
Pond
like
in
the red
Doctor
head.
Who. Wasn't she Amy Pond in Doctor Who?
Was she in Doctor Who?
The redhead girl.
Oh, I think
she was Amy Pond in Doctor Who. I think she was. Still don't know how old she is, but I think that's her. How old would she be? Let's think.
Oh yes, of course she was. Yes, she was. Yeah, she was.
So, 30s maybe. 1989. Let's go for that one.
1989. So she was born in 1987. So you're in the right decade. So you get a point. She's 32. And Nia had that in the chat. Point. All right, and the last one. And the end of the quiz, one more to go, is Bear Grylls.
Oh, Bear. Who says he must be in his 50s? 1964? Mid-50s? 1964?
Okay. So unfortunately, in the wrong decade, you just aged him 10 years.
Oh, I've
1974. He's 46.
Right.
And Thomas got that in the chat.
More than that. Sorry, Bear.
I'm sure he'll get over it. I'm sure he'll get over it like sometime in the future. So, right, just add up your total score. So you got 8 in that round. So that puts you at 41.5, which puts you second overall.
Really?
By half a point. Yeah? You got 41.5.
Go over the moon with that.
Them time round. That was brilliant. Well done.
It was the year. It was pure luck. It was just the year, and it was obviously all of the friends and family just pick the bog standard names. Everybody was choosing. Oh, that's really good. Thanks.
If you want, you can put the chat on now and see everyone saying well done and stuff, because they're all congratulating you. And then while you can read that, and I'll just have this.
Yay! Thank you, Karin. Thanks, Nia. Thank you. Who was in the lead? Sue's asking. Susan, sorry's asking. Who's in the lead?
Heather is leading at 44 points. Heather was on. No, 45. 44, 45.
Heather,
Can't remember. I'll have to look.
Pirate Heather.
The caster sugar's fine then. Oh, caster sugar.
Thank you. Thanks, Karin. I think it was just good more than brain power.
Probably. No, it would work.
Thanks, Joan.
Possibly.
Thanks, Laura. I enjoyed that once I got into the flow. Thanks for having me on, Lainey. I've enjoyed it.
Oh, you're welcome. Right, I'll just read out the points for everyone. So Lex and Karin had got a point each. Joan got 2, as did Susan. And then Lisa Marshall got 3, as did Kelly. And then Sharon got 4. John got 5. Thomas got 6. Nia got 8. And then the overall winner was Gem in the chat with 28. Because she had like massive points on the guess the year ones. But yeah, that was really cool.
Hey.
I don't think anyone else is there. Well, I have no one else now down to do it. So if no one gets in touch, this will be the last one. But it's been pretty cool.
Yeah,
been a good laugh.
Great.
Especially like the
come along. Go on along. It's quite fun.
Yeah, that means you won, Iain, if you look upside down. Bless you. But yeah, thank you so much for taking part, and thank you to everyone for taking part in the chat. And I will add your name. Susan's volunteering next for to take part.
Yeah, Lex would be good.
But yeah, that's really cool. I will probably be back tonight, like to do a kind of live thing. I think I usually do Saturday night live, but drinking last night too much is not good.
See how you feel.
But anyway, yeah, I will. If I'm all right, I'll do it. Anyway, thanks very much to everyone. Thank you again, Louise. Don't forget to subscribe to Louise's yoga channel, which is Mind, Body, Calm Yoga. I'll try and get a link and add it. And yeah, thank you again.
Indie Life Escapes on Instagram, so it's sort of where I'm active the most on Instagram.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, you're obviously apart from your yoga, but in general,
yes.
But you're like reselling side of things, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Right. Oh, I ended it by accident there. But anyway, bye everybody. Bye. I think it ended. Unless it's just unless I think it's just